with Gucci Girl Tarot, and welcome back to the channel. Before I get into Scorpio's reading, I just want to say I encourage you to check out all of my other videos because I don't just do tarot, I also do comedy, and I also do music and all sorts of other things. Scorpio, you have a lot going on, and the theme of your life right now is about healing and the progress of healing. And I have a feeling that there is someone in your life that every time you seem to be progressing and healing, this person seems to come back in your life. They work their way in, they manipulate you in some way, and they have a hold on you in some way. And for some reason, you just always go back and it kind of stops your growth. But as of right now, I feel like right now you are in the progress of healing. You are not talking to this person right now, and you are looking forward to the future for new beginnings. We start off your reading with the 10 of Swords via the tarot. This is about betrayal. This is about rock bottom. This is feeling completely just let down, completely just destroyed. But the good thing about this card is when you are this low, you can only go one way, and that is up. And right now you have this newfound faith. You are looking forward to new moments. You are looking forward to new love, to inspiration, to enlightenment. And that is why we have the Star card. So you could be having a star moment where you feel that I feel like you are glowing right now because you are somehow, even though you've been hurt in the past from this person, you are having this like awakening. And so because of that, you have this certain glow to you. And we then have the 7 of Wands moving forward, lots of fiery energy with perseverance. Even though you've been hurt in the past, you have this passion within you to keep it moving. You know that this process is not going to be easy as far as healing, but you are willing to do the work. You see this guy right here, there are a lot of obstacles ahead of him, but he is still pushing through. You are still keeping it moving, so good for you. And the first card we have via the Oracle deck is the Butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child or growth. So I do feel like this is about your transformation right now, Scorpio. You are represented in the tarot by the Death card, which means the old you coming into the new you, and that is what is going on right now. You are leaving that betrayal, that pain of just completely feeling like you are down, and you are now lifting yourself up. You are aligning yourself spiritually, and you are persevering and pushing through, and you are pushing against all odds. Your past energy, what you were leaving, what was this relationship about? We have the 6 of Swords, Scorpio. So this is about you leaving a relationship that was not calm. This is a relationship that had a lot of disagreements. I do feel with the next card, we have the 3 of Pentacles, that you could have been dealing with someone who was maybe married, or somebody who was in a relationship, or someone who was not emotionally available for you. They were choosing other things or someone else or other people over you, and there was some kind of love triangle. Followed by that, we have the Justice card, and that is the reason why I think the person that you were involved with was married or committed to someone else, and that's the reason why we have this card. But it is undeniable that you and this person had a lot of passion. Okay, this card says insane chemistry, like each other, equally having fun. So I do feel like there was a lot of passion within this relationship. The sex is definitely intoxicating. It's very lusty. It's very infatuating, but that doesn't mean that it is a healthy, long-lasting relationship. As you already know, that is probably the reason why every time this person comes back into your life, you have this weakness for this person, because you get intimate and vulnerable with this person. How do you feel about this situation, Scorpio, with no ego? We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Knight of Swords. This is all about you going into something determined. This is about you going into a situation, having a clear mind and having a lot of passion behind that decision. You and that person couldn't make it work. This person could be choosing that wife or that husband or that third thing that isn't you. And so you are now in the process of healing from that situation. We have the Clock card here for how you feel with no ego, and it says need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, and or progress. So it could be all of these things, or just one of these things. So I definitely do think you need a lot of time to heal from this situation so that you can be a better person for yourself, and that moving forward you can manifest that relationship that is healthy and not this relationship that has this third party energy. How does this person feel about you? This person right now is sad over the fact that you have decided not to talk to them right now. Or they feel like you have left them out in the cold, and they are currently feeling like, I feel like they have maybe this like victim narcissist behavior where they kind of just blame you even though it's them that's not really committing fully to you. And even though they do see you as someone that they care about and could potentially be their soulmate, they still want to keep their options open. So they're not completely ready to commit to you. They're not ready to leave that person that they are with just yet. They are kind of, I feel like, having their cake and eating it too, or that's at least what they want to do. We have the Runner card here. And it says, runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to their ego. So it could be all of those things, or it could just be one of those things or two of those things. But I definitely feel like the person that you are involved with is a person who fears intimacy or getting too deep with someone. And that is the reason why they are having this third party relationship, because what they have with that other person, they have not even finished off with that person before they have decided to invite someone else into their life that they can't commit to. So they like to fulfill their ego by having, you know, what feels good sex, something new, but they aren't fully ready to commit to you and give you what it is that you need. They aren't ready to give themselves what they truly need and align themselves spiritually. So they can't give you what you need because they can't even give themselves what they need right now at this moment. The advice from Spirit, Scorpio, we have the 9 of Wands. This means this is a test of your faith. As I said, this is someone who constantly comes around and they kind of play with your emotions. They pop in, they pop out, and they kind of just leave you high and dry when you're at your peak of what you feel is your relationship with them. They leave you and they don't, you feel like they constantly are breaking up with you and breaking your heart. And so this is going to be a test of your faith. This has been a test of your faith. You feel like something's missing when you don't speak to them, but then you also know that they're not good for you because they're not doing right by you, Scorpio. But you have to make this decision. You have to make the decision with this Ace of Swords. This is the divine hands, the divine clarity. This is about you having that clarity and making that decision to either keep going back into this relationship that is toxic, that doesn't serve you, or continuing with this relationship. And then followed by that, we have the 10 of Wands. Or continuing with this relationship and always feeling that burden, like you have to baby that person, like you have to watch your back, or that you have to ask that person to give you more than what they're willing to give you. We have the Hammer card here. This is your Oracle card for that. And it says, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. So this is something that you are constantly sabotaging yourself with. They sabotage the connection you have with each other. This is something that is very repetitive. It seems like every time you do link up, it always feels great. And then it's great for a couple of days, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And then it goes back into this darkness. And so that is why Spirit is giving us the Hammer card, because it's a constant like beat up of emotions. Every time this connection happens, you always end up in this position. The outcome of this situation via Spirit, we have the Temperance card, we have the 3 of Wands, and then we have the 6 of Wands, but we have it in reverse. Okay, so this is definitely going to test your patience. This person tests your patience already, but this is constantly something that is going to test your patience until you have healed completely and you can look back at the situation and never entertain this situation. Followed by that, we have the 3 of Wands. So when I read this card along with the next card that comes after this, I feel like this person wants to have you around for the long haul. They definitely enjoy your company. They enjoy what you bring to the table, your je ne sais quoi, your energy, all of that great, good, juicy stuff. But then we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. This person isn't going to make it official. This is about public recognition and hitting the finish line, but we have it in reverse. So this means that even though this person wants to have you around for a long time, they don't plan on bringing you around their friends. They don't plan on committing to you. They don't plan on hitting that finish line with you. Unfortunately, Scorpio, that's It's just how this cookie crumbles. We then have the sunglasses card via your oracle card for that, and it says watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So this person is always watching you. This person is always watching you from afar. We did have the Three of Wands. This person watches you from afar. They want you in their life, and they want to constantly have you within their reach. So they do stalk you. They definitely watch you, and they see what you post online. They're definitely looking at you and looking at the photos that you are posting. I feel like you may be posting photos of you working out possibly, or bettering your life, or just like, you know, your quarantine photos. You want to look like you're keeping busy. I'm not saying that you're not keeping busy, but this person is watching that, and you know that they are because you feel their energy. And this person does gaslight you. This person throws gas all over you, lights you on fire, and doesn't have any kind of intention on saving you or catching you when you fall. So I don't think this person, Scorpio, is someone who truly has their best intentions with you. This person doesn't seem to be someone who has evolved for themselves, and it has nothing to do with you. It doesn't mean that you are not worthy. Actually, it's quite the contrary. You are so worthy. But I mean, the truth is, he's still not done with that relationship, that triangle that he keeps playing in. So you don't even want to be in that kind of situation either. So continue to do what you're doing. Continue to heal from this process. What is going to feed your soul? What is going to be that chicken noodle soup for your soul, Scorpio? I hope this video resonated with you. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button and hit that bell as well, so when I post these videos, you will get the notification. I am sending you guys lots of love and lots of light. I will see you in my next video, Scorpio. Bye.